What's going on, y'all? Thank y'all so much for being here. So today I have a special one for y'all because it's special for me because I really love the diversity within people's cultures. You know what I'm saying? Like dances, the food, tradition, and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Because I know with like today's climate, we are not all of us, but there's a lot of discriminatory people, you know what I'm saying, who are very prejudiced against other people's backgrounds and stuff like that. So I've always been a person who really loved the diversity of our world and especially America, it being the melting pot and all that good shit, you know what I'm saying? So when I was a kid, I pretty much used to go to a lot of
a strip club?
What they used to call it, I think they used to call it Poly Day, where like, you know, Polynesians would do the haka and shit. And I also saw like they were actually, you know, I don't know, I could be wrong, but there was also some hula vibes in there. And I was really curious. I was like, I really wanted to research the hula because I know it's something done in Hawaii, but it looks like there's other cultures that practice it as well. So yeah, anyways, let's get into it. A lot of people see the hula and think it's just about the dancing, the hips, the rhythm, the smiles, but it's way deeper than that. The hula is pretty much storytelling. It's the original language of the islands before words were ever written down. Every hand gesture, every sway, every beat of that drum, it's a message, a prayer, a memory like being passed on and all that. So back in the day, hula wasn't made to entertain. It was made to honor, to give thanks to God, to the ancestors, to the land that raised you. It was spirit talking through movement, connecting through rhythm. So when you really watch it, you start to realize you're not just seeing a dance, you're witnessing culture in motion. It's faith, it's history, it's identity, it's the soul of the people still speaking, even after centuries of silence.
I think a lot of people look at hula as just women dancing, but we love it, man. Hula is a story. To tell the story the way the ancient Hawaiians did, you really need to put yourself in that dance. You need to live like them. You need to chant like them. You need to train like them. Basically, you need to become them.
Halau is a hula school. We perform all over the world. In ancient times, warriors are actually recruited from the halau. The chief would come to look, and from the ranks of the advanced male dancers, warriors were selected. The philosophy of our halau is to kind of replicate that.
For male hula, we're basically telling warrior stories. And to dance like a warrior, you need to train like a warrior.
Speaking of warrior stories, I used to play for the Oakland Warhogs. It's a rugby team in Oakland. And yeah, shout out to all my Warhogs out there if you're watching. Thank you so much for being here. But I remember before every match, we used to do the haka. And, you know, I used to go with the motion and I didn't really know what was being said. But I ain't gonna lie, I used to feel hella energy. And I'm like, bro, I'm ready to fight a fucking gorilla at this point. I don't know. It was just like the words, the movement, everybody's faces and all that. So yeah, I was just going with the motion. And as I got older, I started doing my research and I got into just learning what the words meant and all that. And it was crazy because it's literally chants, warrior chants, like before they fight, you know what I'm saying? Like when two armies would come face to face, each army would like do its little dance, you know what I'm saying? Not like no stomp the yard type shit, but like, you know, they would pretty much get into this little trance because voice is power, you know what I'm saying? And like the words that you say, there's power that comes with it. So yeah, when I used to play rugby and I don't know, whenever we didn't start off with the haka, I ain't gonna lie, like I didn't feel the same. It's just really interesting that as Homo sapiens, we made it this far because of storytelling. That's why a lot of content creators and people who know how to tell stories, they get a lot of viewers, you know what I'm saying? Because we were able to last this long, in my opinion, because the stories that we told to our generations, you know?
We train in a private piece of land on the west side of Oahu, using only what ancient Hawaiians had. Whether it's rocks, the sand, the ocean. When we come to practice, we expect to die. It's strenuous on the legs, but it's also to train your mind. I tell myself and the rest of the boys, if I fall, it's because my body just gave out. One of the hardest workouts we do would be climbing the coconut tree. Sometimes you reach the top and your legs are shaking because, you know, you're holding your weight. And to look down, knowing that nothing's holding you, you gotta kind of have this warrior mindset as like, you know, that this is what I want, you know, I'm gonna get this.
You know, when these gentlemen come to hula, they're like a ball of clay. As kumu, I look at it as my responsibility to shape them into better individuals, better fathers, better sons, better brothers. Our goal is that when these men are done dancing, that they leave here better people.
What hula does for me culturally, it still takes me back to how Hawaii used to be. People sometimes are losing that aloha for each other, that love for each other. And hula just gives you that reality check, man. I'm dancing until my kneecaps fall off. And even after that, I'm gonna do whatever I can for the halau. You know, we have this brotherhood where we take care of each other. We help push each other. It's my passion, and I look forward to seeing where hula takes me in life.
But yeah, thank y'all so much. This was a very short video. I didn't want to make it too long. Just wanted to give y'all a little very short and sweet summary of the hula. Maybe, you know, I'll dive in a little bit more. Let me know if y'all want me to do a little bit more history about the hula and the origins of Hawaii and all that. I did like 2 videos about Hawaii, like how Hawaii was colonized and all that. That was about a year and a half ago. But Yeah, I just want to know from y'all, if anyone who's watching, like, would you rather see me make some more videos about history, or would you want me to continue doing my conspiracy and politic talk? Let me know.
None of the above?